Hey guys, Gary with Automatic Door and Hardware. In today's video, we're going over an installation of a hollow metal door with a block wall style frame. So this is a welded frame and it's being installed into a existing block wall opening. So if you guys are on the fence of buying a hollow metal door or maybe looking at installing it yourself, this is a great video because this application is pretty common in a lot of commercial buildings nowadays. Now, if you have a different wall application, we are coming out with a series of videos for different wall types as well. So any questions, always feel free to give us a call, email us, contact us. We could help assist you. Okay, enjoy the video, guys.
Okay, guys, so here's another punch and dimple installation, and it's a block wall. So first thing you want to do is you want to measure out that rough opening. So he's checking the width, checking the height, and then compare with the frame or door that you ordered. This one fits in there perfectly. It's a block wall application, and what we're looking for is about a 1/4 inch gap all the way around the frame. That'll give you enough play so that you could shim the frame and make sure it's square, plumb, and level. So since it's a block wall application, we have a welded frame with punch and dimpled holes and existing opening anchors. So there's 3 dimple holes on on the hinge jam and strike jam, which allows him to run that rotary drill and pre-drill the holes into the block wall. And then from there, he can use dynabolts to attach to the frame. Now the frame is reinforced with those existing opening anchors. They're basically pipes that are welded to the back of that hole so that when you attach your dynabolt, it can secure the frame to the block wall without crumpling in the frame. So here he's checking the width at the bottom, the top, the middle, just making sure everything's square, plumb, and level. Take your time on this step because it's the most important. If you choose to make it square, plumb, and level, you're not going to have issues when you hang your door. And I always recommend starting with the hinge jam first, attaching that, then checking again, and then securing the strike jam. And that generally works quite well. Here he's just grinding off the spreader bars so that he can get ready for the door installation itself. And here he's attaching the hinges to the door. And I always attach the first top hinge first, just like he's doing. And then from there, he's going to attach the middle and the bottom. Again, after you do this, you want to check again. And what you're doing is when you shut the door, check the gap all the way around the frame. You want a consistent gap all the way around the frame. That'll mean that the door is in there square, plumb, and level, and so is the door frame. If it's not, if you see that it's tight somewhere between the door and frame, you're going to need to reshim that frame so that you can, make sure that the door is sitting in there plumb. And then here he's actually going to remove, after he secures that, he's going to end up removing those, cutting off those shims, looking for the gap all the way across, and it looks good. And then he's just cutting off those shims like so. He's just cleaning up. And then here he's installing a commercial door lock. So this is the latch bolt there. It's a commercial door, so it's a 2 3/4 inch backset. It has what we call a 161 lock prep. That's that hole there. You see the 2 1/8 inch hole, and everything is reinforced for that. Looks like the door has just a general prep because he still has to drill his own through bolt posts, which are fine. But like if you do get a door from us, we can actually prep the entire lock assembly for you. So you just basically screw it together. So he's putting that commercial door lock in there. And it does look like this door has the proper reinforcements. Just checking it. It's always important that you get a reputable commercial steel door, not just some generic one from a big box store, as many of those have zero reinforcements, and over time the handles can fall off, or since there is no reinforcements, when you screw it together it indents the door. So here he's going with a nice LCN 4040 XP door closer. This is a great door closer, he's doing what we call a parallel arm installation. So the closer body will be mounted to the door, and then the arm will be mounted on the underside of the head. Now, although you don't see it, there's actually reinforcement inside the door and reinforcement above the door so that he can install this. Again, many steel doors, they may look gray and you think they're commercial, but they have zero reinforcement. So when you go to do this, over time, the door closer arm will rip off of the frame, or the door closer body will fall off the door because it doesn't have the proper internal reinforcements. So guys, I know these doors look the same, but they aren't. You have to be careful with what's being sold out there. So here he has the proper reinforcement. And usually the reinforcement is like, 12 gauge or 7 gauge. It's a lot thicker of steel that's welded onto the frame. I'll show you guys in another video of our frame of what it looks like. Here he's attaching the arm, and then he's going to check to make sure that it complies with ANSI standards, how it closes, and making sure that it's smooth, mainly the close speed. And the other thing he's going to do is he's installing an ADA compliant panic threshold. So it's a rubber bumper seal threshold, so that when the door comes shut, it seals against that rubber bumper on the bottom of the threshold. Here you could see it. It's a great threshold. We have them in ADA compliance. Pretty easy to install, and they help seal. Some people even combine it with the brush door sweep. So you have the seal at the bottom plus the brush door sweep on the exterior side of the door frame. But it looks like this is an interior door application. He should be just fine. So there he's attaching it. And yeah, that pretty much wraps up this installation. It looks great. He did a great job. This is a welded frame punch and dimple block wall application.
All right, guys, so that wraps up the video installation of a hollow metal door with a welded frame going into a block wall. Again, we're coming out with more videos to help assist you guys in installing these hollow metal doors. All hollow metal door packages are available at autodooranhardware.com. We offer pre-configured door packages where you can just buy the package that meets your wall type and go from there. Or if you're more fluent in commercial doors, we also have a door wizard where you can kind of pick and choose different options, which, is good if you're more fluent with commercial doors. But if it's your first time installing a commercial metal door, I would definitely go with the pre-configured packages. This is all available at autodooranhardware.com. Give us a call, email us, text us. We're more than happy to help. Thanks, guys.